Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, we're just going to have a look at the Magma Tama. So, this is the relic that I went for on the summons from yesterday, and I was able to get it up to 3-star. Now, I've done some testing with this. It's proved very useful, to be fair. So let's have a look at what it does. So it deals 43% plus 16,419 relic damage to all enemies. That's actually quite subpar compared to damage of other relics. It is only 3-star, but it still seems a bit subpar to me. Each attack by, well, firstly, the relic additionally increased the attack of all allies by 20% for 2 rounds. This is the first passive that you unlock. The next one grants the ally's last word effect. Upon death, summon 1 exploding spirit, dealing 100% damage to the enemy with the highest attack. I think this does upgrade eventually, but again, we're only doing it at 3 stars. And each attack by allies applies 1 stack of Karmic Fire. Each stack causes the target to lose 2% of its max HP, up to 10 times the inflictor's attack per round for 4 rounds. So, it is a very, very powerful effect, this. Do not sleep on it. The percentage base is what does it. There are units within the game that do this as well, the percentage-based damage. The first one is Dorabella, and it's why I have her full red runes. So we jump in here, have a look at Dorabella's full red rune set. Each time Dorabella deals damage to an enemy, the target loses an additional 1% of their max HP. If you have full red, the target loses an additional 1% of their max HP, up to own attack times 10. So, effectively, the more that you, or the higher that you get it, the more damage you're going to do. And it's not specifically damage, it is percentage-based damage, which means that it's going to ignore a lot of the stuff. So say, for example, an enemy has 100 health. Every time Dorabella attacks, they're going to lose 1 health. Say, for example, an enemy has 10,000 health. Every time Dorabella attacks, they're going to lose 100 health. If an enemy has 100,000 health, etc., etc. So it scales with your opponent. That's why it's so strong. It's not like a base, you're going to do 50 million attack, or you're going to steal 5 million attack. It is percentage based, which I think is the strongest damage dealing mechanic in the game, which is why the Magmata is so strong. The other thing that I wanted to show off is we do also have this effect in game with Mulan. So, Dragon Soul enhances Mulan. It's not this one, it is this one. The start of battle, Dragon Soul empowers Mulan and allied units in the same row to enhance their attacks with 1 stack of burn effect, which deducts 5% HP from the each round, up to 10 times their own attack, lasting 1 round. Stacks up to 5 times, so effectively you can get up to 25% of the enemy's HP off if you get 5 burn stacks, which is, again, percentage based, works very well against bosses or enemies with really, really high healths. So I've held off on doing this. I did this yesterday. As you can see, I'm up to floor 123 and floor 118 with the Bloodhell Queen and the Northern Duke. Before I got my 3-star Magma Tama, however you pronounce it, I was only up to floors 109 with the Bloodhell Queen and floors 107 with the Northern Duke. Now, if we jump into clear records here, and we start trial, this is the reason that I picked it up, because of this. So if we jump into clear records of the majority of these events, so as you can see, Magma Tama, 5 stars, Magma Tama 8 stars, Magma Tama 3 stars, as you can see. So we'll jump in. I don't expect to win on this one. This is the stage that I got up to. So it is what it is. We're not going to be able to do that, but what we are going to do is we're going to show off what happens with Magma Tama at lower levels. So as you can see, Magma Tama in the clear records for Emily, if it'll open. Yep. So there's 4-star, a 3-star, 8-star. So let's go ahead and change this up. Let's take out Magma Tama and let's pop in something else. We need Doom's Relic, looks like. So we take you out, we'll pop you in, and then we'll pop what was in before, Night's Edge, wherever you gone. Here you are. we'll jump in and we'll just see what happens. So this is not a win. It's a boss fight. Well done, Emily, Crimson Bride. We've got our attack up, and this is a standard team. Typically, you will find these teams to be relatively the same. You do need Elisha, Gaia, you need Ophelia, you need Dahlia, and you need Cleo, or you can use Atrops in this front slot as well. So we're not going to sit all the way through it, but what we are going to do, we're going to skip. And as you can see, we're not doing nearly enough damage. But what we'll do is we'll pop in Magma Tama. I hope this works now. Don't embarrass me. But pop in Knight's Edge as well. Go ahead, click save. Let's jump into battle. And as you can see, it seems to have worked. And the reason that it's worked is because of the application of burn. So instead of just the back row applying those stacks of burn, you can your entire team applies the Karmic Fire. As you can see, Karmic Fire is now stacking up on that Emily over there. We've not hit the main boss yet, but it is what it is. And we're not doing altogether too much damage with these. As you can see from the first relic with the lance, that's 500 million. The second damage was around the same as a basic attack from one of our units. So it's not the actual relic damage that does it, it is the Karmic Fire that does it. And we'll see that on this next round here. So we'll apply Karmic Fire to each of these units. As you can see, we've nearly taken out Emily, and we've nearly taken out Persephone here. But I think the way that they've done it is it does apply Fortitude as well to these units, which is why we're not able to just straight up take them out. Or they're just purely invincible. I don't know, honestly. You can include Doris in this lineup. You take out potentially Ophelia, but you're not going to be doing nearly as much damage with this. So we've seen it proc. We're going to see it proc again here, hopefully. Well, after the next 5 attacks, I believe, or 6 attacks. But yeah, as you can see, that Karmic Fire doing a lot of work, taking off a lot of HP. And eventually, we're going to get up there. So Dahlia doing, Dahlia doing massive attack damage. Same as the rest of them. They're all doing absolutely massive damage. Doesn't seem to affect the boss in any way. But we are applying this Karmic Fire to her, which means that we're going to get much more damage. As well, if any of our units do go down, we will apply that last word effect, which will do 100% of their, I think it's ultimate skill, or 100% of their attack to enemies. Again, that's not super relevant here. What is relevant is the burn that is applied to these enemies when we hit them. And because we're hitting them with just about every single turn, because there's no frontline units, so Dahlia on her second ultimate, or her second active attack, will do absolutely massive damage. So as you can see, we've gotten basically nearly down to 0 HP. Sometimes it does something weird. As in, you get Emily down to 0 HP, and it is what it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and skip this one, because we've got others to look at. So as you can see, we got there by round 12, and it is only thanks to the Magma Tama. So we can go ahead and push further on this one. I'm not going to right now. We're going to go to Merlin. As you can see, I'm on 101 for Merlin. And we've got Magma Tama in here in the clear record. This is what I want to know. Why is it? Is it just a mistake? Did somebody just pop Magma Tama in there by accident? Why are we on the clear records with Magma Tama going last? So you've got your Lance, you've got your Knight's Edge, and then you've got your Magma Tama going last. What's the difference? I know that switching around is a better order. It's how it's supposed to be. But I've seen loads and loads of clear records like this, and I just don't understand why. So if you know why people are doing this, please let me know down below in the comments. For now, because I don't understand it, I'm not going to do it. We have won this one, so it says win or sweep 40 trials. We have won or swept 40 trials. We have won this one. We have progressed through. It wouldn't be possible without that Magma Tama. So if you are looking to pick up a relic, or you're unsure which relic to go for, the Magma Tama, getting that up to 3 stars is a priority as well. So let me just try this without Magma Tama. Let me pop in Banner. Let's go with Banner. Let's jump in. Now this is a loss, and you'll see, not doing anywhere near as much health or as much damage as we should do. And Banner is not a useless relic. It is in fact a very good relic, and one which you use in the later stages of hell difficulty as well. Where have you gone? There you are. And let's jump in. Let's see. Does Does it work this time for us? No, it doesn't, but we got much closer. That's the point. The point is that you don't... there we go. So it is about crits, unfortunately, and how many crits that we do get against this boss. So a bit of RNG there, but it seems to have worked very well, and we're going to be able to progress to floor 103. Now with Talos, same is true. Magma Tama in here again, in all of the clear records. And there's a reason for that. Again, it's because of the additional damage that it does stack up over the course of the game. The higher star level you've got it at, the better off you'll be. But this is a new essential relic in order to progress through. So go ahead and skip. And it looks like, yep, we have beat Talos. Absolutely fantastic. So let's try it again, but we're going to try it without Magma Tama, just to demonstrate one last time why this relic is super important in all of your builds. For Celestial Trials, at least. I don't see it anywhere else. Let's try good old reliable, the 2 combo. So we've got our Lance, which will double our attacks. We've got the Knight's Edge, which, Death's Scythe, which will increase our attack, and then Knight's Edge, which will increase our attack again. And we get close that time, but no cigar. So let me just see if this... works this time. And it has. Very good. So if you are going to prioritize getting a relic, I would prioritize getting Magma Tama. Honestly, it is so strong. So I currently increase the attack of all allies by 20%. That's fantastic. But each attack by allies applies 1 stack of Karmic Fire. This doing 2%, max HP, up to 10 times the inflictor's attack per round for 4 rounds. This is what's causing it. So each 1 stack of Karmic Fire, you can... I don't know if there's a limit to it. I think it might be 5. But if there's no limit to it, effectively you can keep attacking and attacking and attacking, and then enemies will lose effectively 100% of their health for the duration of the fight. So we're up to 12 minutes here. If you want to go ahead, skip to the very end. What I'm going to do is we're just going to have a watch of this particular victory, because we know it's a victory. But what I wanted to do is just show off the end result of it. And just show. So we are building up. We've got Eudora to apply all of those crits. And we've still not fully built up yet. And this is the 3rd attack. This is from the Lance. So the Lance effect is putting in a lot of work on this one. And let me... So currently this boss has 5 stacks of Karmic Fire, and we don't seem to be able to apply any more. So it seems as though the boss can lose a maximum of 10% of their HP every round. So we'll just see this in effect. Yep, there you go. As you can see, I've got no burn effect, no corrode effect. It is literally just the Karmic Fire that's doing that. So boss is going to lose 10% of max HP. He is going to revive back up, but we're starting to do absolutely massive amounts of damage here. And as you can see, revitalization keeps being applied. It is what it is. But the point is that this Lachesis is going to go down at some point. When this Lachesis goes down, we're going to start to see this boss not get the revitalization effect applied to them. It's going to be really, really strong, and we're not going to need to worry about that revitalization effect anymore. So Lachesis does apply revitalization, but she herself is not healing. So we just need to take her out as quickly as we possibly can, and then we get a faster victory. It looks like she's got a lot of health at the moment. And that was a big miss, unfortunately. But we are still applying these stacks of Karmic Fire. Eudora to apply the stacks of Karmic Fire. Gwyn is basically dead. He just doesn't want to die. These guys just don't go down, unfortunately. Again, we'll see. We'll see. I just want to see how this finishes. So we're up to round 5 at the moment. I think we're about halfway there. I think we should be finishing round 11, round 12. If you're not listening at 2 times speed, what are you doing? I sound much cleverer at 2 times speed, so if you do want to go ahead and do that, please do. So revitalization, apply to the boss again, heals him back up to full health, which is why this is such a tough boss, but we're doing absolutely phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal amounts of damage. As you can see here, Eudora, that is off the scale. I don't even know how many millions of damage that is. But we are also doing percentage-based damage as well, which is just something that you've got to keep in mind. yeah, massive, massive amounts of damage from these guys. Plus a bit of reflect in there as well, from the Dahlia, Cleo, and Ophelia combo as well, but it's not super important. This revitalization still kicks in, but it will wear off very shortly. I believe it's for 3 rounds that this lasts, so the revitalization effect has now left the boss. The green circle underneath that boss, underneath Talos, has gone. And we're going to start to see really, really massive amounts of damage here. Like on this next round, when Cleo does what she needs to do, we're going to see tremendous amounts of damage. And the Karmic Fire is the icing on the cake. It is the reason that we're able to pass through, because the boss is losing 10% of his max HP and is now no longer healing. We are doing severe amounts of damage altogether. I mean, just look at that. It's just crazy numbers. But the boss can no longer heal, and that's the point. So the boss, again, lost 10% of HP there because of the Karmic Fire. Again, this is why the Magma Tama is so important. It really is. It really is. When I first got it, when I first saw it, I didn't think too much of it. I thought it was a cool effect that you could apply that burn now without using Mulan. But still, I thought, I'm going to sleep on this one. I'm going to go straight for the lance. I'm going to go straight for the... yeah, we're just doing so much damage. But I'm going to go for the lance. I'm going to go for Ocean's Maw. And I completely slept on the Magma Tama. Came out last season, I think. Yep, I think it was the first Relic out last season. And I am prioritizing it now because, you know, I'm a dummy sometimes. But again, I think we're getting to the end of this run now. I think we're going to go 1 or maybe 2 more rounds. And there we go. So the Karmic Fire being applied again. Boss has lost a lot of his health. Like, we are doing a lot of damage to him, but it's the percentage-based damage that is really going to take this boss out. And then we'll see at the end of this round. We should do anyway. There we go. So Talos down. That is why it's so important to pick up a copy up to 3 stars of this relic. I'm going to carry on progressing through the Celestial Trials now, get my levels up. But again, the way that you do it is that 3-star Magma Tama. You go into your where's it gone? Premium rewards here, your relic rewards. You click on Forge Relics. You can pick them up for here. All of your summon stuff from here, and then just go for gold on this one. So yeah, that's it from me. Just want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope it's been informative. Hope you've enjoyed the content. And if you are looking for more of this stuff, then please do subscribe. All right, you have a great day.